Hello, Moon Group. So we have 4 categories, as you guys do most weeks. We have words that have A and U in them. We have words that have the root uni, which if you remember from, I'd say right around Christmas, that actually refers to one. It's a root that means one. And we have ION at the end or somewhere in it. Actually, all of those have them in the end. And then we also have a group of contractions. Now, contractions, you have to know where that apostrophe is. So I'm going to write the word apostrophe. It's so important because otherwise, if you don't know where it goes, then you're spelling it wrong. So let's get started. So I actually have some fun spring colors today. Instead of our regular red and blue, we have pink and blue. So I'll use pink for the vowels and blue for all of our consonants. So the first one from AU, we have the word aunt, and this is like your parent's sister, so your aunt or your uncle. So we have AU, then NT, AUNT. We have the word sauce, like Chick-fil-A sauce. So we have sauce, A-U, S. It's not another S. This is actually going to be a weird combo of a C and a silent E. So pay attention to that. We have another one that has a silent E on the word, end of the word, and that's the word cause, like cause and effect. So we have C, cause, A-U, cause. That Z sound is not a Z. It's actually going to be an S with our silent E after it. Cause. Okay, we have the word fault. Fault, like it's all your fault. F. Starts with an F. Fall, all. There's our AU. Fault. You hear the L? Fall. You have an L and then fault. T. Fault. And then the last word on this group is the word launch, like launching a ball or launching a spaceship. So we have L, then A-U, lawn. It's an N, ch, launch, C-H, launch. All right, with uni, they all start with uni, so I'm just going to go ahead and write uni, not with it. I'm going to go ahead and write uni 5 times. U-N-I, U-N-I, U-N-I. Hey, you and I. Uni. Uni. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there we go. All right. So the first word is unit. Unit. Okay? Now we have the uni. So unit. Just add a T. All right, next word is unify. That means getting a group together. Unify. Unify. It's an F. Phi. It's a Y. Unify. Next up is united. United. So just like unit, we have a T. Unite. E-D. We have the word uniform. Uniform. F. F. Or. O-R. And then form. M. Uniform. Last word in this category is unicorn. A lot of you are going to know how to spell that just because unicorns are pretty trendy right now. So C, corn, or, O-R, and then N, unicorn, N. All right, with our I-O-N group, we have the word, let's start with vision, because we know the root V-I-S, or it's coming up very soon. Actually, I think it might be next week. It's soon. So we have V, Vij, I. It's not a Z. It's going to be an S. Vij. And then I-O-N. O-N. Vision. Then we have the word action. Action. A. Act. C. Act. Action. So you kind of notice that some of these are going to be like a shun sound at the end, but that's the I-O-N. It's not ion, it's shun. Okay, nation. Nation. That is like a country. So we live in the nation of the United States. N. N. Nay. It's an A. Nay. And then the shun. I-O-N. Nation. Nat ion. Viz ion. Act ion. Nat ion. Then we have quotation. Quotation. Going to be kind of a hard word for some of us. So, we're going to think about the word quote. Quote. You have a Q. Qu. That instead of a W is going to be a U and an O together. Quote. T. Normally we would have an E right here if we were just doing the word quote, but we're quotation. So then you're going to take nation, but without the A, or without the N. You're going to start with the A. So A, T, quote, Q-U-O, T-A-T-I-O-N. Quotation. And then the last one in this group is attention. Attention. We have a double letter in this one, so it's A, atten. So just like the word 10, like the number, E-N. So T-E-N, attention. There's another T, and then we have our shun. I-O-N, attention. So we also have at, tent. Okay, so at, tent, ion. And here we have Asian, like we have a nation, but without the N. There's also quo, tat, ion. Quo is like a counting number or status. Tat makes me think of tattoos. And then ion. Okay, so let's look at our contractions, and we have to figure out where to place the apostrophe. The apostrophe should always go where the missing letter is if we were combining two words. So the missing letter from the word that you're focusing on that second. So we have the word won't. Won't is a combination, weirdly enough, of will and not. Will not. Won't. I don't have an answer for you why it changed completely like that, but that is what it stands for. It's will not. So won't is W-O. So that's like the will part, and then not. So we're going to do N, won't. Do you hear the T? Okay, where do you think the apostrophe goes? It's going to be right between the N and the T for not. It's the O for not. So I'm going to make it big and bold so you get some good practice. A lot of contractions with not in it, it's going to be between the N and the T. Won't. N-O-T. But that stands for the O. So let's do two more that have not in it. So let's do have not. Haven't. So we're going to do H-A-V-E. That's the word have. Haven't. So N-T. And then we're going to do our apostrophe right here. Haven't. There we go. So that subs for the O, like have not. I messed that up. Will not. have not. Okay, next one is weren't. So were not. W E R E, and then here's the not part, N apostrophe T, so it stands for not. That dot right there is not what you're supposed to have in it. I'm just trying to show you guys that it's the word not. So I realize now that it could be a little confusing. The next word, we've got two more on our entire list. They have are. So we had not, and now we're going to have are. So we're is going to be for we are. So we, and then are would be, normally it's going to be A-R-E, but it's a contraction, so we're going to do the apostrophe where the A for are is R-E. So that's like an A, we are. And then the last one is there, for they are. The. It's a T-H-E-Y. And then they are. So we're going to have our apostrophe. R. E. There. And just so you guys know that if you're doing contractions on the digital practice site, for whatever reason that website does not let you do it, so it probably has all the contractions split up, like there's probably it will probably look like this in your spelling list, so I'm sorry, it's just weird like that. It does not help you practice necessarily, but at least you know the chunk that goes before the apostrophe T or the R-E. So it'll be like we, and then R-E, and then they, and then R-E. So not ideal, but that's what it's going to look like on the electronic version.